All right, a couple of announcements. First, I want to remind everybody that you still have the opportunity to sign up to my MMT Trader Report for the price of $75 a month. And that offer runs through the end of this week. Next week, on Monday, I'm raising the price up to $100 a month. Now, this does not affect current MMT Trader subscribers, or if you are currently on a 30-day free trial, that means you have locked in the lower rate of $75 a month. It won't go up. And of course, you could cancel at any time. If you're on a free trial, you could cancel before the month is out. So I just wanted to remind everybody, you still have through the end of this week to sign up at the lower rate of $75 a month. And if you want to do that, go to my website, www.pitbulleconomics.com, and click on the tab that says products. Okay, you have through the remainder of this week to get the lower rate, because next week it's going up to $100 a month. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I sent out a special update to MMT Trader subscribers and people on the free trial. Important information in that update. Make sure you take a look at it. It is market related, okay? Very timely. Not going to say what it is here. If you don't have the subscription or the free trial, you either got to get the free trial or you're going to miss out. What can I tell you? And now for the fun stuff, okay? You know how I love exposing these fake Wall Street titans who, maybe they're billionaires, but, eventually we get to see how they make their money, and most of the time, actually, all of the big ones that I've seen eventually get exposed as either having made their money through some kind of rigged deal or inside information, or just from the huge fees they get for managing other people's money and not really making much of a return on it anyway. So the new guy now is Wilbur+Ross. Maybe many of you have heard of Wilbur+Ross. He's this billionaire. I guess private equity was his thing. And I read today that Wilbur+Ross, trying to save his company, his hedge fund, has decided to forego the 20% incentive fees, and that's kind of a joke in itself. I'll get to that in a second, to try to keep his clients from bailing and having his fund shut down, okay? Now, 2 years ago, Wilbur+Ross went public with his company, and let me, if I was going to tell these guys something, a little advice, I would say, don't go public, because when you go public, we get to look at your results, and they're pathetic. So Wilbur+Ross's company, Wilbur+Ross Holding, a WLHR, I believe is the symbol. The stock started trading 2 years ago at about $10.15, and guess where it is today? $10.50. So the guy made a whopping, 2% a year? Like 5%, 4 or 5%? Guess what? That equals his management fee that he charges. So in other words, he made no money in the market, this big shot Wall Street titan. And I'm not surprised. I'll tell you why. If you had listened to Wilbur+Ross, and he shows up at all these fancy clown show conferences like the SALT conference and Iris-Zone, his spiel was always, the Fed is printing money, there's going to be hyperinflation, there's a debt bubble in China, there's a debt bubble in Japan. All this crap nonsense that is completely wrong. That's what all these guys say, the same thing. They all say that. They're clueless. Their true genius, and I've said this before, is how they get people to give them so much money. But, some of the smarter, more savvy pension funds now, like I know we have New York City Pension Fund pulling all their money. CalPERS, the largest pension fund, pulling all its money, never going back into these hedge funds. So guys, we may not have their money. We will. Not right now, but we will. But we're way smarter than these guys. Or I am anyway. And the people who get my report, MMT Trader. By the way, if you don't know, I have a blog. I guess a lot of you know about my blog, but if you don't know about my blog, you should go check that out because that's free. I wrote about the Wilbur+Ross thing, and that's mikenormaneconomics.blogspot.com. You can check out my blog. But again, sign up for MMT Trader. You only have a few more days at $75. That's www.pitbulleconomics.com. Click on the tab that says products. See ya.